In June 2018, a man spits in the direction of the RCMP. An officer then punches him in the face 3 times. In 2019, this man threw his hat at police and was hit twice. That man was Brian Halcrow. He was taken to hospital for stitches. Patsy Halcrow is his sister.
I think just like anybody else, they have to know that they can't keep on getting away with, how do you say, misuse of their power.
RCMP had been called to the Thompson Inn for an intoxicated man causing a disturbance. In security video taken inside the hotel bar, you can see Halcrow casually walking out with the 2 officers. But once he gets outside, Halcrow throws his hat at one of them. He's then charged with assaulting a police officer.
He wasn't even fighting his arrest.
His sister says he died by suicide after learning he would likely spend time in jail.
I think he already made up his mind then, like he was not going to jail.
Constable Jeremiah Dumont-Fontaine was later charged with assault for punching Halcrow twice in the face, but he was ultimately found not guilty.
This isn't the first time Constable Dumont-Fontaine has been in trouble with the law. In 2014, Alberta RCMP charged him with being unlawfully in a dwelling and obstruction of justice while on duty. The case went to court but ended in a mistrial. Then the charges were dismissed.
The officer in the other video, Constable Greg Oak, pleaded guilty to assaulting William Farrow. He received a conditional discharge, which means there was a finding of guilt, but no conviction was registered. That incident happened outside Thompson's homeless shelter in 2018. RCMP were called there to help an intoxicated woman stand up. At first, everyone seems to be getting along, even joking around. Things change after officers say Farrow spit in their direction. That's when Oak punches him 3 times.
Uncontrollable reactions of the law enforcement officers.
Cash Heed is the former chief of the West Vancouver Police Department and Solicitor General. He's now a Richmond City Councillor.
In both the videos that I watched, I could not see any justification whatsoever to punch these people in the head.
Each individual officer makes a decision.
RCMP Inspector Rob Bell disagrees. He's a use of force expert who testified at Dumont-Fontaine's trial. He says while it's easy for the public to look at a video and dissect what happened after the fact, officers responding to incidents only have a split second to react.
Yes, it was a ball cap, but from a police use of force perspective, what really is important is that when he turns around, he senses a threat, in this case, kind of a punching motion with an object going past his face, and he responds within a fraction of a second.
Prior to the incident, Constable Oak told his bosses he was burned out. His unit was understaffed and he had to work a lot of overtime. RCMP say there are currently 10 vacancies in the North District. A spokesperson also said officers are receiving cultural awareness training to build better relationships with Indigenous people.
When I seen him in court, I just didn't have a good impression of him.
Patsy Halcrow says there are good officers in the North, but unfortunately, the bad apples ruin it for everyone. She's speaking out now to encourage anyone who feels they've been mistreated by police to come forward. Caroline Bargout, CBC News, Thompson.
Thank you for watching the CBC Manitoba YouTube channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. For the latest breaking news and top stories, download the CBC News app.